What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today join me for another one of my Fallout 76 videos, where today I'm going to be continuing the main Overseers campaign by entering the Vault-Tec University. So, just as a little bit of a update, so this is the first video that I'm filming since the newest expansion called Skyfall Valley, I believe it's called. Yeah, so that has now been added. I've also done a fair amount of exploration work, so I have come across a couple of new vaults. Vault 94, Vault 96 I've found previously, and Vault 63, which as it turns out will feature a key part of the new expansion. But today I'm going to be focusing on the Vault-Tec University. So I've started just outside the Nuka-Shine, which is kind of a bar, I guess you could say. Albeit it looks completely abandoned. Right, so it's telling me to go this way, even though there's a couple of doors there. But I'm not going to I'm not going to question that. Oh, okay, so there's different dorms. Makes sense being a university. Alright, let's see what's inside this building. Hopefully the audio's okay, by the way, because I did lower the audio of the game a little bit more. So hopefully that should be a bit better, because I think even though I lowered the audio last time, I still think it was too high. Right, now I need to get upstairs without being shot at by robots. Too late. Oh yeah, I finally figured out VATS as well. Yeah, so I finally figured that out too.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours. The Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming. I was programmed to run this university in the event of the Dean's absence. He is absent, therefore I am running it. Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have Vault-Tec University credentials.
Okay.
Faculty and staff determine who goes where in this university, not former students.
I might be the only human being connected to this place that's still alive. My authority doesn't override yours?
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your Overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me. There is one thing I need. A new graduating class. Unfortunately, your Overseer has already passed the final exam, but you could take it.
Oh
In
dear.
the vault simulation? That's ridiculous. All the professors are gone. The vaults have already been assigned.
My programming dictates that this university's purpose is to produce graduates, and I intend to follow the rules. Unlike some people, the simulation will be run by the Mr. Handy janitorial staff. It is an experimental protocol, but you will find they are more than up to the task.
Well, that sounds fun. Fine, I'll complete this exam of yours.
Glad we agree. In this test scenario, your phone has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill you in on the details. Good luck.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Ow.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Right, how do I get to the other... How do I get to the...
Secure.
I presume I have to go the long way round. Oh joy. Ow. Okay, so he's somewhere in here. Oh, here he is.
You're the new overseer. Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. There was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads. That's not the worst of it. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye. No. There's no evidence, no weapon, not one speck of blood. I'm at a loss, overseer. Need you to make sense of all this. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'll be here if you need me, overseer.
Okay, so I got to talk to Head Engineer Brass and Dr. Loris. Oh dear. First, I go... Ah, here we go. I was just about to say, I had to work out how to get downstairs. Well, let's just go floor by floor first and see who's first.
Ah, Overseer. I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly. I don't have a feud with Brass. He has a feud with me. I'm only doing my job, Overseer, looking out for the health of the vault. And I'm sorry to say that, in my medical opinion, the chief engineer is suffering from paranoia and revenge fixation. We can't let that fester. Oh, nasty business. But I'm not going to apologize for it. It had to be done. As doctors, we take an oath to do no harm. But sometimes, we have to choose between saving one life or saving several. Simple. You can authorize me to place the head engineer under medical supervision. A combination of chems and therapy will do the rest. There might be some protest, but I think our combined authority will keep that to a minimum. An ideal solution, Overseer. I'd expect nothing less from you.
Okay.
Overseer, huh? We'll see. I do, huh?
And why's that?
I think about Dr. Loris all the time, what he did, what he should have done. I'll admit, my mind hasn't been on much else. But what do you expect me to do, huh? Submit to Loris and his team, you mean? Didn't expect this from you, Overseer. But I get it. The wind's gotta blow in one direction, just figured I'd be on the right end of it. I'll go quietly. Time for a long walk to Loris's office.
Excuse me, do you mind getting in my way? Alright, up he goes. Well, bouncing up the stairs.
Alright, Loris. You win. Overseer's made a decision.
This isn't about who wins, Brass. This is about getting you the treatment you desperately need.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just go.
It's always ugly choosing sides, but it's better than letting factions divide the vault. Good work.
I think possibly the other option I would have considered is maybe looking at the reactor. But yeah, oh well, never mind. Professor Bart, I have to go back up here. Well, time to get the guns out.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Goodbye.
Well, it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of you. Yes, I suppose we had a deal. You are officially a graduate of Volkte University, entitled to access to all areas. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe will have what you are looking for.
Did that
It was almost good to see you again.
just change voice, the robot?
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better.
Alright, so back downstairs I go. Once again,
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered.
that's what I'm doing, I'm fleeing.
And barely.
Hello again. Oh, they had the Power Cycle 1000.
This is it.
I don't know what's down here, so just in case, but... Oh. Fantastic. More security bots. Mind you, they do call it a restricted ring.
Here. This has to be it. Let's see what they left behind.
I'm tempted to turn the voice up.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-line containment walls, airtight construction, fusion power generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is going to be a challenge. Let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals? Exactly. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws, a government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. To see that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Do me a favor, talk to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
Why do I feel like that will go poorly? Yeah, I feel like that's not going to go down well. Talking to raiders and the people at Foundation to try and work with each other. Also, I wonder if I can fast travel out of... I think Crater Core. Oh yeah, I forget in Fallout 76 you can actually do that. You can fast travel while inside of buildings. That would have come in handy in Fallout 4, that's for sure. Actually, that would have come in handy in most Fallout games. Alright, so let's talk to these two.
Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. What tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. It must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it.
Oof. Do I go with that one?
Now you gotta be smart enough to know I ain't gonna promise you anything. It's just where we're at, 7-6. So if you want something from me, you better get to talking. Well, if that don't pique my interest, please, go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79? This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me? Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6. Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here. Alright. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig? I don't know, 50% of whatever we take in? Now remember who's gonna do all the heavy lifting in there. If the treasure's half as good as you say, it should be more than enough to set you up for life. And if you impress me enough, maybe you get to roll with us. That is, as long as you're cool with people calling you a raider. Yeah? Well, I'd like my mama back from the dead in a world that ain't burned up like a post-nuclear turkey dinner. We don't always get what we want. Look, I know it ain't what you want to hear, but maybe you get a little bonus if you prove you're worth it, alright? So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. but I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, and do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig?
Right. So it looks like I hit the maximum. So it looks like I ran out of space on my hard drive before I was able to finish the recording. But I want to come to Foundation because technically it's not part of the main mission, but I still wanted to talk about Paige about the vault.
Sunshine.
Sometimes I look around and I'm amazed at what we've built here.
Well, if I can actually talk to him.
The Vault Dweller from 76. What is it? What? You want us to build a vault? That's a little outside of our usual work order. Huh? Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good, but my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work. Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time. You get us a big enough drill, we can find the right spot to hit. Every structure's got its weak point.
Ah, the mother lode. That's quite handy.
That's, the mining conglomerate, right? Yeah, that might just work. I'll start talking to folks about how we can crack the rest. You keep up your end, we might just be in business. There's always more work to do here at Foundation.
You're up late.
Okay. All right, Industries. Where is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably about right. Okay, so now that I've got that done, so I have two side missions. So I've got Hornwright Industries HQ, and I've got go find Lou in his room. So that's about the raiders. Also, there's a nuke.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm not sure if it's just me, but this area keeps having a nuke land on it. I don't know why. Unless it's maybe an achievement or something I'm missing. But yes, so that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. I'm debating about doing those two side missions off camera, so I can do like Vault 79 as the next main video. I might record some footage just in case, but I suspect it will probably be done off camera most likely. But we'll see. Also, I do need some water. There we go. So there has been another one of my Fallout 76 videos. If you've enjoyed this video, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest content will be coming out. Hope you've enjoyed, and for now, this is SliferKing signing out.